What's up, awesome YouTubers? Rhine1988 back here to do week 81 on the DVD Fiends, and for my Saturday review, I'm gonna go back to the 80s to slasher film 89. So it was like the end of the slasher films where they were kind of dying down. And this has to probably be one of the ones that kind of died down. Maybe not. I don't know, but I rarely hear people talk about this film, and it's a decent slasher film. Some people may not like this movie. I can understand why, but I had a lot of fun with it. It was decent. Was it great? No, but it was just a lot of fun. Bad dialogue in this movie. There's some bad dialogue. But I'll get to that, when I talk about my thoughts on the film. But the film I'm going to be talking about today is the 1989 film starring a famous actor now, but back then he was doing a slasher movie. This one. Cutting Class. And who's that on the cover? Brad Pitt. Oh yes. Brad Pitt in a slasher movie. What more do you need to watch this movie? Now, there's a couple other things, but that's one of them. So like I said, came out in 1989. It's directed by Rosso Fallenberg. Don't know how to say his name. But he directed it. Like I said, came out in 1989. And it stars an early Brad Pitt in one of his first movies. And it also stars Rodney McDowall from the Fright Night films, from the Poseidon Adventure, the original. That movie's great. And so he passed away. But and it also has Jill Sholin. Don't know how to say her last name, but she was in the original Stepfather film, the teenage girl in that one. So the film is basically, a typical slasher movie. A decent slasher movie, not great like I said, and it basically revolves around high school students, Brad Pitt being one of them. And there's a guy there. I'll say there's a guy, and he just got out of a mental hospital, I think, for killing his parents. I just watched this a couple of days ago, but I believe that was it. He got out of the hospital for killing his parents. And he's back in high school, and, stuff starts going on, and teenagers start getting killed off. It's a typical slasher movie. It's nothing special. It's special because Brad Pitt's in this, and this was one of his first movies, and it was a slasher movie. But there's a lot of cheesiness to this movie as well, which I really enjoyed. I think it's a lot of fun, a cheesy slasher movie that it's not considered great, but it's just fun to watch because, one, you have bad dialogue. This movie has some bad dialogue in this, to where Brad Pitt is fighting with his gym teacher, and, he drops the F-bomb like 3 times to him, and it's really badly said. He's trying to make it threatening, I think. But, yeah, that was bad dialogue. If I can find that clip, I will post it down below so you guys can check it out. It's very fun. The killings in this film aren't anything special. They're not great. They're funny to laugh at because they're just, they're not great or nothing, but they're cheesy. You have a girl and guy, they're at a pep rally. The guy tries to drag the girl down into the stadiums. And she goes down there. Somebody killed the boyfriend, and she's down there screaming. And everybody's screaming. It's a basketball game, and you see her hand coming out of the stadium. It was funny. I'm trying to. I could think of a couple of things. There's just like weird stuff in this film. Very cheesy stuff. And it's familiar faces, of course, Brad Pitt, but other familiar faces are in this. Not, like I said, special deaths, and, bad dialogue, especially the end of the movie where, they, in this, I think, like, twice in the movie, they kind of, say the title name. They go, "Don't be cutting class," and, like, at the end of the movie, where the lead heroine, the Jill character, she's just been through this torment stuff, and, her dad comes up to her, and she's in this car, and he says, "You haven't been cutting class, have you?" And that was like the last thing he said. And I would have, after after what I've been through, yeah, that would have been the one last thing I want my dad to say. But yeah, they definitely try to point out the title in this film. Also, real quickly before I go, the killer. It's nothing really special. I'm not going to show you the back because it's just going to show you who the killer is. But in the film, once you're starting to get into the movie, you kind of realize who this killer is. You're just like, yeah, that's the killer. So, I say cool, but overall, film, decent. It's not great, nothing special, no special deaths, but it's a lot of fun. And if you love your slasher movies, and if you love your slasher movies with famous actors now, but they weren't back then, and they were in a slasher movie like this guy, it's definitely worth checking out. So definitely check out the 1989 Cutting Class. There's no special features on this, but it is the unrated version. I haven't seen the rated version, but it's unrated. So yes, that's another thumbs up for that. But yeah, Cutting Class, check it out if you love your slasher movies. Cheesy, bad dialogue slasher movies. It's a lot of fun for me. So. But that's going to be my review this week. Come back next week to see my next review for Saturday, and come back this whole week to see some awesome reviews from awesome guys. I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys are having a good day or night, and go eat some Skittles.